dreaming about you. Girl, are you a character? 'Cause you make me cry when we kiss for down in the sky. We're dancing in the sky. I hope you play this song someday. It's the first girl who saw the space girl. I hope you play song someday. It's the first girl who saw the space girl.
All right. Thank you, Maria. That was wonderful. Thank you so much. What a great way to open our show. So, welcome back to another episode of Let's Create. I'm Donna Guerin, founder of Global Lighthouse Studios. We connect teachers and students around the world. And I'm joined today by my co host. Sorry, Dan. Well, I'll let him introduce himself in just a second. I'll let him get settled. But that was Space Girl, sung by Dan's daughter, Maria. What a beautiful version of Space Girl that was. So thank you so much for doing that and opening our show that way. And before we get started, I just want to say happy birthday to my mom. Today's my mom's birthday. So happy birthday, Mom. So over to our co-host, Dan, if you're ready.
Sure. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah, that was like the smoothest transition I've ever had. I can't even believe it. Like, it was so smooth. Yeah, so I'm Dan Ritter. I'm the Chief Academic Officer for the David Z Foundation, or maybe Polly right now wants to say, I don't know that guy. No, it's we have kind of a narrow band around my desk, and we were trying to do like sneaky transition, and it did not work. I knocked my computer over, but you know, such is life. So glad to be here, and really glad that this was like Maria's debut on performing on Spaces and on X on, you know, in a live, and so it's kind of cool. Like, just, you know, when you see your child perform for a global audience. I mean, Donna, you probably can't even relate, right? Hint, hint, wink,
no,
wink.
I
nudge.
can't relate.
No, you can't relate.
I know it is. You know, you just have that proud parent moment when a few weeks back, Jake got to share his song with on an X Space, and so it's just something that, as a parent, it's just amazing. So, that was. So I'm glad that Maria got to be able to sing today for us, and who knows, maybe she'll be back again.
I hope so. Yeah, because I mean, that's what we're doing today. Is we're making some music, but first we have to introduce another very special youth, or the youth that's with us. Yeah. Hooray! Joseph, why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself and tell us why we have a blue duck in outer space?
Well, you know, I found the duck because one day I was like, I need a really cool picture to put as my, profile picture for most things. I stumbled upon like I started searching up cyan duck because it was like interesting to me because I like the color cyan, and I
So
stumbled
printer
across
cartridges.
this, and yeah, it kind of stuck with me. And
I
then
like it.
yeah, and then
So
I am Joseph. I'm the intern, social media intern for the David Z Foundation. Still in high school. It's part of my high school requirement for graduation. And yeah.
Yeah, no, it's great to have you here, Joseph. You really have done a lot of hard work, and I put you through the ringer like the first 2 days you were our intern because I was
Actually, it was
there
the
in
first
Modoc
day.
filming. No, yeah, the first day. No, I was saying the first 2 days, like the first day and the second day. We shot 2.5 music videos over those 2 days, and so Joseph got some
Hectic.
hours in for sure. Yeah, it was a bit hectic, and it involved like going over a mountain and on a big pile of gravel and sword
Getting
fights
lost.
and getting lost and anyway, it was a trip. So glad to have you here. And what we're doing today is we're actually continuing some work that we started last week. And I'm just going to pull up the Nearpod report. I remember where it was, Donna. We did it in a Nearpod quick launch, remember? And we really just kind of started getting down some thoughts. So
should always look at Nearpod first. I mean, that should be the first place to look.
I mean, I lead with Nearpod and everything else in my life. I should always just assume things are in Nearpod and not Google Docs. All right, if you want to just kind of explain a little bit about your partnership with Soundtrap, which we'll be using today, and also your partnership with the Lady Rocket Foundation, go for it. And I'll get our original lyrics up that we have so far.
All right. Well, we are fortunate enough at Global Lighthouse to have a partnership with Soundtrap, and they provide seats for us, for our students that we work with globally. And it is a fantastic platform to use with students. It is very easily accessible, and students have really enjoyed using the platform, not only for music, but also for podcasting. And so I can't thank Soundtrap enough for this partnership. And so if you're interested in learning more about Soundtrap, you can go to their website. They have quite a bit of information on there. And I know with the educational platform, you can get a free educational account for you and your students. It won't have quite as many bells and whistles as I'm lucky enough to have, but you can at least get started and give students an introduction to Soundtrap. And so as far as Lady Rocket and Global Lighthouse Studios, we are taking on Denver, and we are bringing some brand new arts and music and space programming, and we're going to be launching things off right here in Denver. We are lucky enough to be able to work with Sam Stubblefield, who is a fantastic artist. If you get a moment, look him up. And he's going to be helping us as we spearhead this brand new programming with Lady Rocket Foundation and all things space. So I don't know if that gave you enough time there, Daniel, but
it did, yeah. So
right.
let's just kind of get back to where we were. We actually didn't have much. We did a lot of talking last week about this connection between Formula One and space. So let me see. I need to switch my brain and share.
Well, Brian's here, so Brian, if you want to say hello.
Oh yeah, Brian, go for it. Did you let him in?
Yes, I did.
You answer the doorbell? That was very kind of you.
I think it was the other link. That's what happened.
Oh, maybe you were like singing the song all by myself on a different restream link.
Or the Will Smith Vacant Home. Those always good too.
Oh yeah, yep. Anytime you just feel alone, you just got to reach out, right, Brian? And
yeah, right.
This got deep in a hurry.
Right. So for folks that are watching, I'm Brian Hurst. I'm in the digital marketing space. I also have been involved with music since I was a middle schooler, and I was in Nashville, Tennessee last week.
Whoa, what were you doing in Nashville? I mean, I knew you were in Nashville. I wasn't surprised because I actually talked to you while you were in Nashville. But yeah.
It was part relaxation, part music. So I went to Nashville's Whiskey Jam on Monday night. which is aspiring artists, gets showcased. I went to Lissa Coulter's Swemo Night, which is Taylor Swift songs emo-defied. And then Ella Langley, who's a up-and-coming country star, who's going to have a huge 2025, I think.
Oh, wow.
Awesome. I love Nashville.
Okay,
So
here, let's go.
here comes Daniel. Daniel's going to share his Nearpod with us. We're very
really
excited.
Gonna share things. Here. Let me just.
I'll give a little plug to
Yeah, go
Jesse
for it.
Wilson since we're talking about Nashville. I only got the opportunity once so far to visit Nashville, and that's where I met a new artist. Her name is Jessie Wilson. She's not new anymore. She was when I met her. And so I just got to see her perform, and I was in awe and been following her ever since. So if you want to give her a follow, she's amazing. So
Sweet.
Awesome. All right, I'm just getting. I don't know why I can't find the link. Because I want you guys to be able to type in here as well. But I guess this is maybe where I need some Nearpod training myself. On the quick launch, it's I don't exactly know how to share it. So I guess we'll just do this. Uh-oh. All right, buffer.
buffering.
Yeah. Maybe there's an issue with having like 200 tabs open.
Might be a slight issue.
Might be the sign of a problem. I don't even have 200 tabs, so that's saying a lot.
I'm going all over. Open this up and here.
We just had like the very beginning written down, right? Just some ideas. I don't think we had anything.
There wasn't much.
Yeah. And audience members, if you're watching on a platform that you're able to join us in the chat, feel free to be able to ask questions and to, put your additional comments or anything like that in the chat, because it is interactive, so we can see it, and we will go ahead and share it.
Eventually. That's why my window is half closed. I'm like, where did the share button go? I had to just open the window. I didn't know it just makes it disappear. I would think it would move it somewhere. All right, here we go. Do you guys see it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So we were just kind of gathering some ideas, and we're trying to make the connection between. Well, not trying to make the connection. We're exploring the connection between Formula One racing and space technology, and then how that space technology can be used on Earth. I remember last time we were talking about there we go, astronaut ice cream is a really good example of something that was created for space. It was practical. We take the moisture out. Rations in general, on space missions, you have to get the moisture out of there and then reconstitute them. So astronaut ice cream is kind of that nice novelty that we have based on, what astronauts needed at the beginning of this whole space chapter of human existence. So I think what we really want to do is, now focus in on the connection between like exploration and speed, that's, and we had racing through the stars. And this is actually what I used. I don't know if you saw it. I can show it in a little bit. A little video I made of a race car driving on the moon. So that's, kind of that connection between the need for speed and like the speed of discovery, So let's just actually start doing this little process called monkey listing, and just like shoot out ideas, non-judgmental. So I'm gonna just say like the need for speed, and I'll say the speed of discovery. So just like shout some things out. Chaos, no order. Just don't.
Infinity and beyond.
Oh yeah, infinity and beyond. I love the word beyond. I'm so obsessed with it lately. What else? What else?
Galaxy, orbit. I'm just throwing out random words.
Galaxy, orbit. See, this is where I wish I had actually created like a really quick lesson, because then you guys could just be writing. But this is cool too. What else?
Well, speed. We already have speed, right?
Yeah, let's just put it in. We can just say speed. Acceleration, because that's what I'm feeling with AI right now. Like it's very much accelerated in a very short time. And
Yes.
then, you know, that difference between speed and acceleration when you're looking at an objective, with speed, if you're going from like your beginning point to meeting your objective, that's just a vector. It's a straight line. You know, it's got a slope. It's predictable. At any point in the line, you could say, well, here's exactly where progress is. But life does not work like that. And so I think we're looking at more like calculus, and looking at that moment to moment. What is the rate of acceleration? I just got a little deep there. So why not?
Into space.
Deep into space. Oh, there we go. Deep into space. I'm actually going to write that connection. You know, this is just, you know, we don't make judgments over what we're saying. So I'm going to say acceleration versus speed. I don't know.
I'd say innovation.
Innovation. I think also, you know, we've got to include rockets, because you are working with the Lady Rocket Foundation.
Yes, rockets need to be included.
Yeah. What else?
Let's see.
We need to start just kind of getting the main point of, you know, our claim of what we're actually saying. All right, here's the hook of the song. This is what we want people to remember, and then work our way backwards from there. So just looking at these, everybody take like 30 seconds to a minute and draft a statement, you know, just kind of based on these different expressions and different phrases.
When you say draft a statement, what do you mean?
Just make one sentence. Just
Make
one
one
sentence. A hook. Yeah, you're looking at, you know, just to kind of look under the hood. Like this is a process that I really like in songwriting, and it's just one way to do it. There's so many ways. But when you start with like that nucleus of your thought, like the what is it you really want to say? What do you want everybody to walk away with? The part musically in a song that is repeated time and time again is the chorus. And very often it's that last line of the chorus where we see a hook. You know, it's kind of like this statement. You're kind of building this energy through a chorus. And I think, you know, if we're kind of moving towards writing an anthem, we talked about last time. I know we didn't get far in Soundtrap, but you know, that's if we have that statement of what we want to say, we can work our way backwards in the chorus and then kind of build that anthem, build that feeling of kind of a generalized exploration of space. And then in the verses, we tell stories. You know, we talk about Formula One. We talk about what things in space can do on Earth and vice versa. And we talk about like what it takes to go beyond. You know, that really important word right now is beyond. So everybody come up with one sentence, you know, one sentence that has a very clear statement about the relationship between Formula One and space. And
All right.
go.
And again, if you are an audience member and have access to the chat, please go ahead and feel free to put your sentence in the chat. We'd love to hear from you as well.
Awesome. So we're going to go for just a 1 minute timer. Here we go. I mean, that's
Like
not stressful.
I feel like the correlation to them is like the amount of engineering that goes into each field and how like they would correlate. Like the engines, they need to build as fast and as powerful as they could be. Same with the rockets. Be as fast and powerful as it can be to
Okay.
into space.
So Joseph, that's a really good impulse. I want you to just change that into like a sentence, just one statement, taking that thought and then expressing it in as few words as possible. That, you know, just look for that efficiency and precision of language.
I'm blanked here.
Okay. I think we're at perfect time.
Whoa, that was very.
That scared me. I'm fearless. All right, let me just get this Collaborate board back up. Okay. Perfect. All right, here's the sentence that I came up with. It's simple. It's just, we're called into the great beyond. You know, so I tried to get as many words as you know, from what we've already talked about as possible in here. And Donna, can you what you wrote in chat? Can we just add that to the discussion? I think it's a good discussion.
Yeah, I think so. I think I was saying that I think we should also consider writing on this show perhaps a 30-second jingle that we can then turn into our anthem. So it'd be more of a bite-sized way to look at it. So if we could make all our ideas form into a 30-second jingle.
Totally same page. Yeah. I was actually thinking shorter. I was thinking we're just writing the chorus, and that can of course exist on itself as a jingle. You know, if we want to call it a jingle, I call it like micro content or a mini song or a moment, a musical moment. But yeah, the scope of this, we're not writing an entire song. That would take quite a while. But we're just going through the process. And so if you know, our goal is to come up with a chorus that we can sing, and then, you know, just kind of move on from there. So totally same page. So what do you got? Here, let me just add a little picture. I like visuals. Let's go with Joseph. Were you able to kind of refine what you were saying?
Sorta. I'm not really good at, you know, condensing words like that.
That's okay. Well, okay. So give it your best shot.
See.
I'll just go with this. Ooh, I'll just have a whole bunch of pretty pictures of space. All right. I just want to put pictures with the ones we wrote with, so we can find them. All right. Yeah. Go for it, Joseph.
When making engines, you want the best of both worlds. Those.
What are both worlds?
Like the power and efficiency of the engine. That you get
so we
from
have
point A to point B.
Power, efficiency. So yeah, there's a lot of things to unpack there. Efficiency. But I love this phrase, you know, and I think that could be if we just have that stand on its own, it can come off as kind of cliche. But I think if we take that idea and really work with like, how do we get an expression that says we want power and efficiency, the best of both, you know? So let's workshop. Donna, Brian, what do you think? How can we make this mean what Joseph wants it to mean, but have more efficiency in spelling, more efficiency and optimization as a hook?
Making powerful engines efficiently. No, I don't like that. Or something like that. Just making powerful engines. So using that as adjective instead of a.
So like for an example, we identified or I identified, like, I'm talking about we. So I just said we're called. It looks like Joseph, you were moving towards you, or is this kind of the understood you, like in generalization, like everybody making
in generalization.
Okay. So what's nice is, that's already a connection that we have between our thoughts. We're saying we're called into the great beyond, and then we can make things that have dual purpose or something.
Yeah.
So we're bridging is a really good word. We're called into the great beyond, bridging or some like bridging we're called into the great beyond. So we can kind of mix up the order too. Let's come back to that. So we say what did I say? Was I rambling
about? You were combining the two thoughts.
Right. But Joseph, can you just restate that one more time? Where you're at now with it?
Which part of it? I mean,
just kind of where we were putting those thoughts together, like bridging or connecting.
Bridging the gaps between cars and space.
Bridging the gap between, you said power and
cars and space.
Oh, between powers. You said powers in space or and space? And space. Okay, so what are other things? I mean, I like that. What are other things we can bridge the gap to? This is where we can all just kind of chime in too. What are, if we're talking about two worlds, then we maybe have an opportunity to use that metaphor throughout. What else can we bridge? Like maybe we use the word connecting. Brian, what can you connect between space and Earth?
I was thinking something like no matter the arena.
Ooh, that's a new one. No matter the arena. So you're saying like it doesn't really matter where things are. There's this
power and efficiency.
Yeah. Nice. Okay. What else? How can we? I think we're pretty good bridging the gap between powers and space. It's just as a listener, kind of getting into the listener mode. If you were to hear this, we're writing this really anthemic chorus. Bridging the gap is like a powerful activity, but then powers and space, we become a little too like effuse or like general. So what is one thing they have in common? What is one thing that space, or especially Formula One, brings into the space industry? And we can actually do a little research. That would not be a horrible thing.
Bring like innovation.
Innovation, yes, yeah. I think, and we also, that's one of our words up here we mentioned. So how would you like to use innovation in that sentence? Because you can innovate the bridge, you can bridge the innovation, you can use innovation to bridge something. So how do you want to use that?
Use innovation to bridge the gaps between cars and rockets.
Okay. To bridge. Yeah, I like how and then you also gave some concrete nouns. Use innovation to bridge the gap between cars and what?
Rockets.
Car,
There's
and then we
space.
have the word rocket. Okay. Actually, I'm going to put that back in just for my brain. I got to put it here. All right. Connect use. I'll leave it. Whatever. This is rough. This is rough, right? Okay. So Brian, going back to this thought, like no matter the arena, how can we tease that out and generate some more ideas from it?
It was basically playing off the efficiency and power.
Okay. Well, so since we kind of did that, how can we turn that into something that's related to Formula One? Just thinking, the arena reminds me of watching a race, or the stadium, wherever you're watching this race. But then transferring that arena to outer space and the moon and beyond. How can we come up with, or what's a nice, clever way of phrasing that? This no matter the arena. I love it. I think that could stand alone, but I feel like it needs like a second half, either something before it, or that you're setting up the comparison, or something after it where you're describing how ubiquitous Formula One can be. What do you think?
Something like no matter the arena between stars and dirt, or stars and asphalt.
Okay, good. I like, yeah. So let's go with that, and then we can wordsmith later when we start putting things together, between stars and asphalt. Now that's a really interesting connection. What I want to just kind of get inside your brain. What are you like? How would you extend that thought between stars and asphalt? Because like you're saying, like asphalt might make an arena on Earth, right?
Yeah.
And then the arena in space are the stars. So that's actually really cool, because then you have rockets. That's going to be, how you get through those different checkpoints. And then on the asphalt, it's going to be the race car.
Well, what about the connection being the distance between the two could be light years?
Ooh, I love it.
And quick side note for folks who are like, oh, I don't know how you guys are doing this, pulling this creativity out of thin air. I've definitely had moments where I've needed to do a task and it has to be creative, like coming up with questions to ask someone in an interview, and I'm dead in the water, and all of a sudden I get this burst of creativity and I have 7 or 8 questions written in 5 minutes.
Yeah, I love that. And I think it's a matter of allowing yourself to be non-judgmental about ideas and say, oh, that was an interesting thought. Stars and asphalt, cool. So yeah, awesome. All right, Donna, what do you got as far as like a sentence?
Oh, I'm busy over here. Okay, so
you're busy. You're actually you're starting recording already.
That's right. No, I'm kidding. No, for a sentence, I have heating up, soaring fast.
Heating up. Ooh, I like that. Soaring fast. I think that is just in itself a really high energy possibility for a pre-chorus, like heating up, soaring fast. Through the void.
I wrote this moment's here. Let's make it last.
Heating up, soaring fast. That's so good. Why did you say that part?
Because you asked me for a sentence, so I'm not.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
I'm being literal.
You are being so literal. This moment. Okay, what'd you say?
The moment's here. Let's make it last.
This could be a really powerful bridge as well. So just in case, and since last and fast are so easy to rhyme with, let's go ahead and go to our friend Rhyme Zone, one of my best friends. And so let's go for last, and let's do 2 more lines on that same thought. Last. Oh my gosh, they upgraded. You can do rhymes, synonyms, adjectives, and more.
Wow.
Whoo, boy, Rhyme Zone, you stepped up your game.
I have another sentence too. But
Yeah,
let's
let's go.
finish this one.
Oh, okay.
Whatever you think.
You were busy. Are you writing a whole album right now?
Yeah, I'm writing a whole
You guys
album.
are
She's writing the next 5.
That's right.
Yeah. All right. Do you guys see any words like chromoplast would definitely fit? Or overcast. That's a cool word.
Simulcast.
Simulcast. I think 2 syllables might be good here with the da 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 da. Hold fast. We already have fast, don't we? Do we already have fast?
Yeah. We
Yeah.
already have
Heating
fast.
up, soaring fast. The moment's here. Let's make it last. Through the something, like challenges we passed, or the tests we pass, through decades of,
Future forward. Goodbye past, or something like.
Wow, you should just write bridges for a living, Donna. Future forward. Can we bring in somehow your whole curriculum of ancient cities of the future? Because I love that connection. Future forward, mind the past. We learn from the past. So if it was heating up, soaring fast, the moment's here, let's make it last. Future forward, mind the past, economy in space will last. I don't know. No, that's last. Okay, future forward. Yes. What do you think? Okay, backing up. What do you think of future forward, mind the past?
Yeah, I think that's good.
Okay. Oh, wait, here. I'm going to share this time. You guys have seen enough of the iconoclast. Mind the past. Oh, there it is. Future forward, mind the past. Joseph's an iconoclast. No. Okay, fine. What's Donna? I know you probably have 4 different versions ready to go, but let's let Joseph and Brian.
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
I'm just kidding.
Yeah, I'm just writing over
no,
here.
I'm teasing you. I'm just really impressed. You synthesize this so well. So that's awesome. So heating up, soaring fast. The moment's here, let's make it last. Future forward, mind the past. Joseph or Brian, what do you think? You can go back to our little Rhyme Zone friend. Steadfast might be good because it's not exactly fast.
I'm not sure how this connects, but I had something like combining what's impossible with what's possible.
Ooh, I like that. Okay, so let's test out our new features on Rhyme Zone. So let's go for a thesaurus.
Stand fast and hold the past.
Hold the past. Yeah, we don't have past, right?
No. I remember.
Yeah, moving forward. Oh no, we have past. Future forward, mind the past. So what about this? If we look for opportunity, this might give us a clue. You guys still seeing Rhyme Zone?
Yeah.
It's buffering. It's thinking really hard. It's you guys are too good. What is happening? I think after this, we'll start putting this together in a course so we can move over into Soundtrap. Okay, so opportunity. I want to find a synonym. Opportunity. Chance. Just take the chance. Past. It's got assonance. Anything you guys see?
What are we looking for?
Just a word that because Brian had this really good idea of opportunities, like seeing opportunities. You know, you'll never get points for the shot you never take, whatever. That kind of thing, you know, teasing out the difference between opportunities and seized opportunities. Like if you actually just jump. Seize, you know, carpe diem. All right, let's start putting things together, and then at May, you know, I'll just put up blank, blank, blank. There we go. All right, so now let's look at these last ones that we came up with.
Yeah, go back to the other screen because we're stuck on the.
Oh, you're stuck in Rhyme Zone.
Yes.
I bailed you out. There you go. All right, so this is innovation to bridge the gap between, you know, gap and past and last and fast. Like if we did gap, that might be acceptable because it's at least got a near rhyme. It's assonant.
I had one more I put in the chat, but lightning speed, ready to blast.
Yes, Donna. Okay.
I'm in the zone today. I
You're
don't
the
know.
champion of the bridge. Yeah, lightning speed. It's time to blast. And then we can go off into the second verse. Just kidding. All right, lightning speed. It's, oh man, I'm disappointing my grammar self. Joseph, you've seen this before, right?
Seen what?
Yeah, I don't. I'm not watching myself. Oh, you can.
I've not seen.
Oh, it's on my desk at Modoc for 4 years. I guess you were only there for like 1
I don't
month, but-
think I've ever been in an office with you at Modoc.
Oh. Oh yeah, I guess that was Joseph for 4 years, or not Joseph. Sorry, James.
Yeah.
Wait, you're Joseph. Okay. All right. Let's start building this together, and synthesizing. So I really kind of like that bridge, Donna. I think in this kind of short form version, we should just have like whatever is going to be the chorus, and then that, and that's what we create the little video for, and like our jingle or whatever we want to call it, our short form content. Oh wow, Donna, I gotta keep my private chat open. Just start saying things. She said, don't look back, countdowns on to infinity and beyond.
I'm telling you, I'm being.
You're
I'm
in the zone
today.
You're in the zone. All right. Let's go. My Nearpod again. There's too many ideas. All right.
To break the software.
I'm breaking my brain right now. Lightning speed, it's time to blast. That's going to go in this one. We're filled in the blank already. And then don't look back. What is it, Donna? Can you do, it's in a different screen for you. Can you just read it?
Yes. Don't look back. Countdowns on to infinity and beyond.
Yeah, we definitely don't want to get sued by Disney or Pixar.
All right, so to the moon or to
whatever. To the moon, yeah.
To the moon and beyond.
That is, I mean, with Lady Rocket Foundation and Lady Rocket, that's the moon mission is that next thing that's going on right now. So don't look back. Countdowns on to the moon
and beyond,
and then beyond, because we need that one extra syllable. This is really clever. I kind of like that as the hook. What do you think? You know, if that was the hook of the chorus, and then here it would go, you know, this is the end of the chorus. We write a bunch of stuff before it. But don't look back, countdowns on to the moon and then beyond. Heating up, soaring fast, the moment's here, let's make it last. Future forward, mind the past, lightning speed. It's time to blast into the future with a rocket, whatever that ends up being. And I think, now I'm thinking musically because these words are really exciting. Now, you think you have a riser that goes like during this whole, maybe this whole thing is not the bridge, maybe it's the pre-chorus. We start with this going to that, and then we have a riser going up like, and then the beat drop, anthem, right? All right, so let's start doing that. This is where I think it's good to bridge over to Soundtrap. Donna, I'm going to stop sharing. Would you mind sharing in Soundtrap since you are a proficient Soundtrap driver?
I can be a proficient.
You can be. You are, not can. You have more than the capacity. You have the track record.
Let's see if I'm sharing the correct tab. Look at that.
Wow.
I'm in the zone today.
Oh my goodness. Okay. In the zone has got to be a lyric too. In the zone, E.T. phone home.
Flying past in the zone.
Flying past in the zone. Did we have flying past already? I don't think we did. We had lightning speed, future. Yeah. Flying past in the zone. This is a very chant it could be something you would cheer at a football game. Heating up, soaring fast, the moment's here, let's make it last. Future forward, mind the past, lightning speed, it's time to blast. Blast.
Break out my old cheerleading rah-rahs. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, sorry. That was I embarrassed myself. All right, flying past. Oh gosh, what did you say, Joseph?
Flying past something. I forgot.
Oh no. Brian, Donna. I know I got into cheerleading. I distracted us all. What did he say? Well, we're gonna have to maybe, if you don't think of it, we'll rewatch the stream. That's the beauty of building in public, I guess. There's got to be some upside to it, right? All right, but let's start with this.
It'll come to me at 2 a.m. and I'll be like, "Ooh, that's what that is."
Please don't text me that. Just wait till 6:30. All right, so let's, Donna, if you could, is there a place in Soundtrap that we can drop lyrics?
Yes, I have to find that, but there is a place.
Okay, so I'm gonna put these in. Now we're just gonna kind of get organized. We're talking workflow right now. If you were tuning in for a real quick, inspirational session, great, but we're just not going to be super quick. We want to be more demonstrative and pedagogical, and just kind of what we're making a claim right now is that creativity and music creation especially is for everyone. So we're just presenting some tools, and there's a lot of things that are out there that are very similar to the tools that we're using. But the great thing about this is that all of these, we never will show anything that doesn't have a free tier, because that's just, I'm not there yet. As far as building funnels, I would much rather build a funnel into, let's make a community around, this space and Formula One connection. So dropping them in the chat right now. You have most of them anyway, Donna, because you wrote
yes.
them.
Well, what I'm wondering is, I know the shortened version is I can read it as a voice recording, and it'll create a chat. So.
Yeah, it's like a collaborative chat.
Well, it'll put it as a voice recording, and then the voice recording will create something that we can.
Right. Okay. Yeah. Let's do it.
Okay.
I remember what I said, Dan.
What did you say?
Flying past in the zone.
Flying past in the zone. Spaceships around ET phone home. Right.
That works.
Yeah. I'm just kidding.
Maybe a bit old.
Well, so Joseph and Brian, while Donna's getting that kind of set up in Soundtrap, how can we finish this one? You know, we have now a very predictable pattern. So I think, you know, this could be an interesting opportunity as we go through, once we build it into a full song, modulating this this pre-chorus into different words each time, and that's perfectly acceptable. And then we still want to land on that chorus with like musical risers and just like extra instrumentation. Everything is really clear and forward moving. But I think these are really nice energy builders lyrically. Flying Past, In the Zone. I can't shake E.T. Phone Home. All right, let's go to Rhyme Zone. Speaking of In the Zone, Donna, let me know when you're ready to.
Okay, what am I just reading? What's here and heating up that?
Yeah, just that whole part. That is I think it was like 8 lines total.
Okay, but I can't see all 8 lines because my Soundtrap is up. So.
Oh,
I bet you. Let's
put them in the chat.
Let's try it if it recognizes your voice. Let me try to. If you speak into the thing, then let's see if it'll let you. Go ahead and start recording. Hold on.
Heating.
I don't think it'll
Okay, go ahead.
Heating up, soaring fast. The moment's here. Let's make it last. Future forward, mind the past. Lightning speed. It's time to blast. Flying past, we're in the zone. Yeah, probably. That's probably okay. We'll just we can start a good old Google Doc. Since we thought we did last time, but we really just did this Nearpod. All right, but I think let's just so we can start wrapping up the show. I did put those in the chat, but let's just build some music based on that. Da 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 da. You know, so we have to pick the tempo. We have to pick instruments that we're going to be using. So let's go ahead and just start on that work. Okay. So I know last time we were talking about what was it, like a R&B hip hop pop song, something like that. We were kind of doing a fusion using all of our favorite genres. So I think we want to find a model song. Do you guys have any model songs that you want to kind of match the energy of? I've actually got 2, but I want to hear what you guys say first.
Nothing of mine. My songs I know, nothing of it springs to mind when talking about space or.
Well, okay, so I'm not. Yeah, good distinction. I'm not talking about space. I'm talking about drive. Like, what is a song that you think has a really forward drive? It's anthemic. It's a good model to just start with, because we do have this process of imitating and then emulating and then creating, where we take off the scaffolding and the training wheels. So like, it's great to start with a model. So what is a song you would like us to take a look at?
Dan, what about All of the Lights? Let me get the artist for you.
All of the Lights? What about All of the Other Reindeer?
Oh, Kanye.
Kanye. Ooh, Kanye. I love it. Well, yeah, and just for PSA, we want to make sure that everything is kind of education and school and family friendly, for this segment. So that's one layer. We're really just looking for a vibe to go with. So if there's a song you like, this is why I'm saying this. I say this to students a lot too, and so does Donna, that if you want a song and it has some bad words in it, we're not going to let that be a limiting factor. Instead, we're going to just say, hey, why don't you show us the karaoke version of it? We can play that one to the class, and then we'll still get the exercise. We can still put words to it. And it actually is, you're almost one step ahead, because the next step is, we're taking these words that we've written and putting them to the track. And just to note, like, this is only one way to go from like this idea to a full song. But what we typically teach in the DZF and Global Lighthouse program is where we just start with that song, start with that interest. Then you're going to rewrite the lyrics to the chorus. Then you're going to rewrite the lyrics to the song. and then you can sing that with the karaoke track of the song, and everything already matches. So we're basically it's like that extra layer of scaffolding, where when we're working with students, they have something that is a very concrete model. Without fail, at least one student will say Katy Perry Firework. What is the best song we can model? Firework.
And then it's crazy because I didn't even think of the lyrics, but one of the lyrics in All of the Lights is "Fast cars and shooting stars."
Fast cars and shooting stars. Yeah, All the Lights. Let's. So is like does it have a clean version, or is it?
It should have a clean version. I just looked at the lyrics. The chorus is fine. The first verse is fine. Then it starts going downhill.
Okay. So one more time, I'm going to pull it up and we'll just listen to it. Thank you for doing the scouting.
Yeah.
So what? And then Dan, I'm just wondering, like, because in the interest of time, we've been an hour today, so I don't know like where we want to go to today, because I know this process part could take another 20 minutes. Do we want to continue? Like what's a good ending point?
Yeah,
for today,
I think I would love to see if we can at least set something to music, even if it's not the whole thing. So we can just, you're right, in the interest of time, maybe we can go ahead and just kind of create something in Soundtrap. That's one of the reasons I chose the method that I did. But I do want to, since we're there, let's take a listen to this song Brian suggested, so we can kind of get something to start with when we pull sounds from Soundtrap. So can you say it one more time, Brian?
All of the Lights, Kanye West.
Okay. I'm gonna just put the karaoke version so we know we're 100% sure, and so let's go karaoke. Yep. That's interesting. We got some brass. Fast car shooting stars. There we go. Okay. All right. So let's. Did you guys hear that?
No.
Oh, you didn't. Oh, sorry. I forgot Donna was sharing.
Oh, do you need me to stop share?
Yeah, just for a sec here. I'll just replace it. That's fine. Okay, now you can see it? No. You can't. Oh, I see. Yeah, I was hitting replace screen sharing, but it was gone already. Okay. Now you can see it, right?
Yeah.
Okay. It's just kind of the vibe. It starts with this brass. Okay, so yeah, now we've got that kind of in our head. Brian, do you like that tempo?
Yeah.
Okay, Joseph, Donna, what do you think? I dig it. It's forward moving.
Yes, I agree.
Yeah. So this is about the tempo, and now this is why it's nice to have references, because now we have a starting place. Donna, I'm going to stop sharing again, and if you could share your Soundtrap. Dun, 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 dun. I've got a little app on my phone called Pulse. We can get the BPM. This is just a quick and dirty. Let's try 148. Just shave a little bit off of it.
Okay.
So you see Donna's just going to pull it to 148. Can you turn on the metronome? And then I think you had it on, right?
Let's see if it's on. I think it's on. It says click, so.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, so let's go ahead and pick anything that is in beats that is around the 148, like maybe 145 to 155 or something like that. The reason we want to do that and never pick something that is faster than our tempo of the session, because then it'll start stretching the beats out and it starts hallucinating and like filling in random artifacts. But if you make something faster, it's taking away information. So that's actually easier, and it's just connecting the things that are actually already still there. So Donna, can you find anything for like 150?
Well, I'll just start picking some, and then we'll see.
Yeah. And this is when we're teaching, when Donna and I are teaching classes, we often do a game called This or That, and it's just A/B testing.
Can you hear that?
Yeah, I like it. Okay, all right. Let's just chant the music to it. Let me pull up my Nearpod. You can go ahead and leave that playing. It's almost like a hand jive. All right, so let's heating up, soaring fast. The moment's here, let's make it last. Future forward, mind the past. Lightning speed, it's time to blast. Yeah, all right. So let's just make something really quick, just within that loop. And we're gonna add, go ahead and turn the looper off and then double that, if you can demonstrate how to do that. Yep. Yeah, you can just turn the loop off.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, for now. And then just double that. And so you can either click on it and hit, copy and paste, or you can drag the top of the sound file over to the right.
Drag this over?
That one. Yeah. So that
okay.
You're just elongating it, because we're starting an arrangement. I'm just going to go with one of those gut instincts that we had before, and to just put on a riser. So if you just type in, just clear all the other filters and type in riser. And risers are really just these, they're exactly what they sound like. You're rising the energy. It's like the thing that comes right before a beat drop, like, and then there's a little space. Oh my gosh, just like that.
Yes, that's perfect.
And then we have a da. Yeah, so you clear everything else right before the beat drop, and then everything comes in right on that downbeat after it. So let's just do that. I would say go. So Donna, you go ahead and just do it back to one. It's original, just the original duration, and we're gonna scoot it towards the end. You're gonna still line it up with what we have, but we're gonna scoot it towards the end.
Okay, hold on.
So yeah, you can drag it back, or just hit like Command Z or whatever. Undo. There we go. Yeah, just drag it all the way up so the right side of it is at the end, and then go ahead and play it from the beginning. So we're just kind of layering this. Yeah, I think we're gonna need it like much shorter. So hit pause. And then go about half, drag the bottom sound about halfway.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay.
Yeah, because we want to have that point towards the chorus, but we don't want it to come in right at the beginning, because otherwise we have nowhere to go, right? So now if you can go ahead and find like a subwoofer or a really woofy epic drum sound, like bass drum or toms, a whole like tom loop or something. So just I like to type in the word epic and see what pops up.
Okay. Let's see. Epic electro.
Ooh, go for it. Let's do it. Yeah, put that right where the riser starts.
Okay.
Okay. And now what I want you to do is, so we're gonna do this beat drop, and then we'll call it a day. So drag the top track, the red one, all the way back to where the riser stops, and then go ahead and copy it, and you're gonna put it, put a copy of it, like 1 or 2 beats after. It's really hard to see the measure numbers, but so you want to just leave like that little bit before, and then nudge your two other sounds over to the closest part on the grid.
I think this is what you're saying.
Yeah, I mean, that's pointing towards the, but we want to clear, okay, go half of that for both of those. Yep, because we want that kind of that moment of like suspension, and then everything comes in, bam, right?
That's awesome.
Okay, so now can you find just like find a drum loop? So just go epic drum. Let's see what happens.
Okay. Let's see.
And Joseph gets to pick this one because I think Joseph, you said you have to leave like in the next 5 minutes.
Yeah, I actually have to.
I do too. Yeah.
All right,
So yeah, pick something epic.
well, should we go electro? Let's see what that sounds like. See if you like that.
We play the original one so I can evoke
Yeah.
it better. Like the whole track.
Oh yeah, it's from the beginning.
Oh,
Yeah.
This will, yeah, let me time it out with the lyrics too. Okay, yeah. So now take those little hangover doolies out.
okay.
Yep. Take those out and slide everything over to just like slide those back just a little bit more, because we always want to take things away from before the downbeat for a drop. The drop has to be on the downbeat, right?
Yeah.
Because that's so just clear some space on all 3 tracks right before, just like one little nudge over of just silence.
I'm trying.
I know, you're good. You're good.
I'm just gonna do this because it's easier.
What a direction following you are. That was wonky. And then you also have to clear out the can you make it bigger at all?
I don't know if I can make it bigger. Hold on.
Okay. Well, yeah, I want to clear the red as well, and then so those 2 that you kind of took out, drag the ends right before the downbeat, that where you have that split in the track on the top.
Yes.
You're gonna drag
That's
those
where they
out.
were, though.
Right, but then nudge one little tiny bit back, because you have like a large space now. It's going to be like we fell in a black hole. So you have to zoom in. Like if you do like the finger spread, like zoom in, it should work, because you're going to have to change what the grid that it's snapping to.
Okay. Sorry, I'm trying to follow your directions.
No, that's okay. That's okay. So just is there any way like can you hit Command plus or something? Maybe that's zoom. Let me look at what Soundtrap zoom.
Yeah, that's Command plus.
That's doing the entire thing.
Okay. Yeah. So, but yeah, we just need to exactly. Yeah, we want to get as close as we can, because what it's going to do, Donna, is allow you to shift less. It's not going to snap to the grid because we have it set to snap to the grid, but we don't want it to snap like over a whole measure.
Well, couldn't I just move this one over like a little smidge? Or no, it won't let me.
No, because you want to be on a downbeat.
Oh.
And that's why you have to zoom in.
Right. Well, I am.
But that's okay. Yeah, I know. Why don't we put a bookmark here? That's okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So we'll pick up here, and if you could just share the project with all of us in Soundtrap, and then yeah, great job, team. Like we have. In the meantime, I'll just put what we have in a Google Doc, and then next week or sometime next time we meet, we can keep going on this.
Yeah, I love this. I like the beginning of it. So far, I like the vibe. So
yeah. So do you still have it up? Do we want to maybe just play where we're at so we can end on that, or did you close it already?
Oh,
it's okay.
No, I didn't close it. I didn't close it.
Yeah, let's go ahead and just play it, and that'll be our goodbye.
Okay, sounds good. Hold on 1 second.
And Joseph, Brian, thanks so much for this creative session. I thought we made something. We made the start of something really cool.
All right, here we go, and then you can close this out, Daniel. That's awesome. Thank you, everyone, for
Thanks for
being with
watching.
us and staying for an extended time today. This is super fun, and we'll see you all next week. We'll
And
see you
we've
Wednesday.
we've got 40 people watching. This is amazing.
That's right.
So way to go Soundtrap. Way to go Nearpod.
Yeah.
And then here's good for me. Yeah. All right. So go ahead and pause it.
Okay.
Yeah. So do you hear why we need like that space? We have to have like that, and then we're like just levitating, and then we go bam. That's gonna be the beat drop.
Exactly.
Awesome. All right. Thank you, everybody. Until next time, let's
Ready.
create.
All right. Bye, guys.
Adios.
Bye.